Our gracious Father, we thank you for giving us another opportunity, Father, to come to this meeting, Father. Thank you for the one here, Father. Father, we want you to continue to bless our city and our community, Father. Let us continue to let it grow in the way you want to go, Father. Father, we just want you to be in our midst, Father. Father, continue to give us the wisdom and knowledge that you have set before us, Father. Continue to give the councilman and the mayor the opportunity, Father, to lead the city in the way you want to go, Father. Father, we ask these blessings in your name. Amen.
Amen.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I call this April 26, 2023 meeting in order. The City of Smith Station, Alabama, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, Mr. Stringer. Can I have a roll call vote to establish a quorum, please?
Yes, sir. Mr. Stringer?
Here.
Mr. Jackson?
Here.
Mr. Lanston? Absent. Mr. Cooley? Here. Ms. Green?
Present.
Mayor Copeland?
Here. Thank you. We have a quorum, better move forward.
Mayor Copeland, I'd like to make a motion that we suspend the rules and ordinances so we can address the things before us tonight.
Okay, Mr. Coons made a motion. Can we hold that motion? Can I get approval for the minutes from April 12, 2022 City Council meeting?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Jackson. Thank you. But there's a motion on the floor to suspend the rules and ordinances. Can I have a second?
Second.
Ms. Green, any discussion? For educational purposes, we suspend the rules and ordinances so we can make decisions tonight that have to be extended to the next meeting. Usually if it's a big matter that we have to deal with, we'll have double reading. With these right here, we can answer tonight. Item number 8, 2022 I'm going to have a roll call vote, sorry, sir.
Yes, sir. Mr. Stringer?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Lanston? Absent. Mr. Cooley?
Yes.
Ms. Green?
Yes.
Mayor Copeland?
Yes. Item 2022-469, back to school sales tax holiday.
Yes, sir. Resolution 2022-469, a resolution of the City of Smith Station, Alabama, to exempt certain covered items from the municipal sales and use tax during and for the period of time beginning at 12:01 a.m. on July 15, 2022, and ending 12 midnight Sunday, July 17, 2022, is authorized by Title 40, Chapter 23, Article 7 of the Code of Alabama, 1975, generally referred to as the Back-to-School State Sales Tax Holiday legislation.
You've heard the reading and introduction of that. Can I get a motion second?
I'll make a motion that we accept 2022-469 back to school sale tax holiday.
Thank you. Mr. Stringer, you have a second?
Second.
Mr. Cooley. For those of you that don't know what it is, and for the general public, if you go to https /revenue.alabama.gov/sales use /sales tax holiday, or Google Alabama sales tax holiday, it'll tell you what items you can purchase on that weekend that will be tax free. So make sure that you take advantage of that. That's shoes, backpacks, clothing, computers, anything that would have to do with school. You could save a good deal of money if you plan ahead on that. And I'm not sure, and I hate that I don't have the answer to this question, is online sales eliminated during that period of time?
I can get an answer on that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd like to have an answer on that. So you've heard the introduction. Any other discussion? Will not be brought forth by call for the vote.
Yes, sir. Mr. Stringer?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Lanston? Excuse me, absent. Mr. Cooley?
Yes.
Ms. Green?
Yes.
Mayor Copeland?
Yes. Item 2022-470, levying annual ad valorem tax.
Yes, sir. Resolution 2022-470, a resolution for the City of Smith Station, Alabama, authorizing the annual levy on property situated within the corporate limits of the City of Smith Station, Alabama.
You've heard the introduction of 2020-470. Can I get a motion second?
Motion to approve.
Second.
Ms. Green. This is a necessary thing. We did this 5 years ago. The council made a bold decision to levy the 5 mil tax that we're legally allowed to do. And if we don't vote on it every year, we lose it. So we have to vote on it verbally every year. Any other discussion? None being brought forth by call for the vote.
Yes, sir. Mr. Stringer?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Lanston? Absent. Mr. Cooley?
Yes.
Ms. Green?
Yes.
Mayor Copeland?
Yes. Item number 2022-471, East Alabama Chamber of Commerce Annual Contract.
Sir, just a moment. There you go. Resolution 2022-471, a resolution for the city of Smith Station, Alabama, authorizing Mayor Copeland to enter into a contractual agreement with the East Alabama Chamber of Commerce.
You've heard the introduction of 2021-471. Can I get a motion and a second?
Motion approved.
Can I get a second?
Second.
This is East Alabama Chamber of Commerce. Y'all know what they do for us, they do a lot for us. Dennis Beeson's an advocate for Smith Station, and they help a lot of Smith Station businesses as well as doing Smith Station grants for small businesses. I challenge you to look into that. So this is our annual renewal of our agreement with them. Any other discussion? None being brought forth, I call for the vote.
Yes, sir. Mr. Stringer?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Lanston? Absent. Mr. Cooley?
Yes.
Ms. Green?
Yes.
Mayor Copeland?
Yes. Item 2022-472, approve retail liquor license application for SB Business Ventures, LLC, SB Kitchen.
Yes, sir. Resolution 2022-472, a resolution for the city of Smith Station, Alabama, authorizing the mayor to approve the application for an ABC license 020 restaurant retail liquor from SB Business Ventures, SB Kitchen, located at 2245 Panther Parkway in Smith Station, Alabama.
You've heard the introduction of 2022-472, can I get a motion?
I'm going to make a motion that we accept the 2022-472 to approve the retail license for application for SB Business Ventures, LTD, SB Kitchen.
Stringer?
Second.
Jackson? I would like to make it publicly noted that the sheriff sends this to us. He's been approved by ABC, Alabama Beverage Commission, as well as Sheriff Jay Jones, and we're the last place that he has to come before. He has come and issued his case, told us his case, answered every question that has been asked of him. We have a motion and a second. Is there any other discussion?
What's the SD from? Excuse me, Sunbury Brown. Sunbury and then Brown. Yes. But the name, sorry, the name of the place will be Fixins Concierge.
Okay, I just want to double check on the SD out there.
Mayor, I do have one additional question. I didn't see it. I apologize. On the beverage control board, it says tobacco sales, yes, but no vending machines. Can we ask just how that tobacco would be sold? And it may just be a standard question, but do you intend to sell like
No,
cigarettes, vapes?
so we won't sell, we'll, possibly like they have the hookah, I guess? Yeah, it's like a hookah, well, that's what it's called, it's a hookah, but we put it on there, I didn't, it's not something we kind of purposely doing, but it's just in case,
Is that like a vape or something?
It's, alright, I've seen your picture, it's kind of, it's not like, I mean, it's similar to like,
She got it.
but it's like it's a communal kind of thing,
Oh,
yeah.
oh, okay. Like, okay, I'm there. Thank you, that's all I have.
No problem.
Any other discussion?
Nope.
None being brought forth, I call for the vote.
Yes, sir. Mr. Stringer?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Lanston? Absent. Mr. Cooley?
Yes.
Ms. Green?
Yes.
Mayor Copeland?
Yes. Trustee.
So yeah, but the
You
finish
know,
this
we're right
demo, I
across-
was like
we're right
1
across
month.
the street if you need to taste it.
Exactly, I mean, bring some food over here next week.
Item number 8A, ordinance amendment 2020-172-3, point 3 to amend ordinance 2020-172, establish street names.
Yes, sir. Ordinance amendment 2020-172.3, an ordinance amendment of the city of Smith Station, Alabama to amend ordinance 2020-172, an ordinance to establish street names on the roads, roadways, streets, and byways within the city limits of Smith Station, Alabama.
Get a motion, second.
Motion approved.
A second.
Second.
Are you done with these roads?
May I explain why this is? In case you didn't see it in my email,
Yeah.
Lee Road 2227 was left off, which is Addison Way, which is the road off 294, but connects it to the Addison's Cove subdivision. I was asked if we're gonna still service that road, and I said, as far as I know, yes. And I was pointing out that it was left off of the ordinance that we had last time. So that's why it's on here, and I do apologize for that mistake.
You're restricted from any road naming from this point forward.
Sounds great.
2022.
Sounds great. I will take that punishment gladly.
Any discussion on this?
It is inside the city limits.
Yes, sir, it is fully in the city limits.
None being brought forth, I call for the vote.
Yes, sir. Mr. Stringer?
Yes.
Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Lanston? Absent. Mr. Cooley?
Yes.
Ms. Green?
Yes.
Mayor Copeland?
Yes. Moving forward to item 9A, general fund budget table for the month ending March 21st, 2022.
Yes, sir. All right, so we're gonna start off on page 1, everybody. And this is the income portion of the report. For March 2022, our total business license income was $39,892.62. Our total gas tax, gas tax distribution was $1,885.14. Our total planning and zoning fees were $520. Total property rental was $4,743.22. Our total sales and use tax was $69,588 even. Over on page 2, our wholesale gasoline revenue, including Love's, was $16,853.56. Our total income for the month of March 2022 was $184,727.53. Moving further down the page to administrative expenses. Administrative expenses are on page 3. Total administrative department expenses for the month of March were $83,100.90. Total finance and revenue department expenses were $35,903.11. Moving over on to page 4, our total parks and recreation department expenses were $30,198.80. And then finally, on page 5, our total public works department expenses were $53,270.39, bringing our total expenses for the month of March 2022 to $203,677.42, leaving our net income at negative $18,949.89.
You've heard the general fund budget, and like I explained, we paid Lowe's this month, our quarterly payment. We also paid for the improvements on Mill Creek on Mullen Road, which really hit the bank account. If you will look October through May, we have $338,505.19 in the black. We get a motion second to approve the general fund budget.
Motion to approve.
Moving on to item D, environmental fund budget statement for the quarter ending March 31st, 2022.
Yes, sir. The total income for the quarter of January through March 2022 was $130,019.66. Our total expenses were $122,358.51, leaving us with a net income for the quarter for our solid waste department of $7,661.15.
Get a motion second to approve the environmental budget.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Jackson Green. Ms. Green.
Yes. Ms. Emery, you still want to speak during the meeting?
Yes.
Okay, well, you can come up to the podium, and as you do, I'm just going to read this out loud. Ms. Henry, if you would mind coming to the podium and stating your name and address before voicing your concerns or questions to the mayor and city council for City Ordinance 2020-173, which established bylaws for this current city council. Public comments are limited to 3 minutes each, and I'll be in charge of keeping time to notify you when your time is concluded. You may begin.
Yes, my name is Calandra Henry, and my address is 158 Lee Road 587, now 158 Lumelius Church Road, Smith Station, Alabama.
Yes, you may.
So thank you for this time. Basically, I'm coming to the board of members to just voice my concerns about our road. And I'm speaking as a spokesperson on behalf of myself and other homeowners on that road. One of our first concerns is all the deep potholes on the road. First of all, it's the wear and tear on the automobiles. We also have, I know on that road, over 5 or 6 elderly or disabled people that requires accommodations. Also, another concern is the passing of 2 cars or more cars at one time. They cannot pass. So anytime that you come on that road, you either have to wait at the top of the road or you have to pull over or someone will have to get over in the wooded area. I was also speaking to some other homeowners after you pass, if you know the road, Nunelius Baptist Church is on that road as well. After you pass that road, there are homeowners there that there's an incline when you're going down that road. And so I know that we have made phone calls, myself and some other homeowners as well. And so I know that some things have been done. I know that they have brought in some type of gravel or rocks, dirt. But the homeowners advised me that when they did that, when it rains with that incline, it washes down the road and it's pretty much washed out their driveways.
Decline.
Yes.
Decline.
Decline. So the other thing is, I know that when I made the phone call, everyone always answered. I spoke to some of the councilmen, everybody always called me back, and things have been done. The road has been scraped, dirt has been done to fill the potholes. There was an erosion that happened in the road last year with a big hole, and that was fixed. And the leftover material was filled in the potholes. But again, anytime it rains, this is a constant problem. So each and every time that someone has come out there, I always go out there and I speak to them, just asking what else can we do. I know we have took it upon ourselves as a community, as homeowners, we go out there, we try to fill the potholes, but it's a constant thing. And after speaking with everyone that was working on the roads, I was told that it's all the things that are being done is a temporary fix. So my reason or our concern for coming today is just to ask what else can be done for our road. If you ever come down the road, there's a huge pothole at the beginning when you begin at the road and all throughout the whole road. So that's basically what my concern was. Like I said, I know people have been calling me back and voicing my concerns, and other homeowners have been voicing their concerns as well. But it just seemed like everything that's being done is just a temporary fix. And so I always have been told, don't just come with a problem, but come with possible solutions as well. So after speaking with, I don't know if it was Mr. Bryce, but I know that they had mentioned about doing asphalt milling. I don't think that happened. I think they brought gravel, dirt, or whatever the case is. Again, an option or a possible solution, widen the road so 2 cars can pass. There's a church on that road that meets on Sundays and cars coming in and out and passing.
I'm going to ask you to wrap it up because your time's up. So
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'll answer your questions. No, if you got it.
No, I'm finished.
So we have 3 dirt roads in the city, and they're a constant problem. And New Nunelius Road is probably one of his favorite named roads. We talk about it all the time, and don't think that we're ignoring you.
Oh.
We took over our road 2 years ago. We have a Bobcat and we have a Blade now. We just ordered a plane for $2,400. A plane will allow us to really change the structure of the road to make it harder to pack it more. So I can tell you this, without a shadow of a doubt, and this is by no means derogatory, we will not pave that anytime soon. We may look into asphalt millings. We may look into a more permanent fix for some of the potholes that are reoccurring. But the impaction is what the problem is, like that big pothole in the beginning and the things that continue to get washed out. This tool that we just ordered is a box plane that goes in front of our Bobcat. That will help out a lot and allow us to do more impaction on the road. The reason why it's washing out is because it's not compact enough. So I'm asking you to be patient with us. I understand, and we do get your phone calls, and I do know New Nunelius Road is a problem, and I know the road up here by the bus shop is a problem. And we need to get, as your mayor, we need to do a better job of scheduling a quarterly work on these roads, not biannually. We need to do it quarterly. And I'm gonna work with Public Works to say, hey, let's make sure we box these, we blade these roads at least, quarterly. And that'd be 4 times a year. As far as widening, I can't speak on that because I have not visually seen it lately. I don't know if we can even do that. I don't know what the ditches on the side of the road look like. I will look this week and get with Morgan and see what we can do. Well, that falls into property owner rights then, by widening the roads.
You know, one thing that I began to do, or our community has begun to do, is we've got a petition started. And the petition reads, we the undersigned property owners respectfully petition the Lee County Board of Commissioners to approve and pave County Road 587. It is understood that the minimum right-of-way for this road shall be uniformly assigned. By signing this petition, we agree to donate and convey the necessary right-of-way and easements to Lee County for said improvement and paving. And so we pretty much have everyone's signature on the road.
Can you make a copy of that for us?
Yes.
Of course, it may need to be changed, not to say Lee County, it may need to, that's
When was
mistakes.
Well, the only problem is she's got original signatures that can't be changed.
Yep. I do have original signatures.
Yeah, some.
Was this done before the city, like, when was this drafted?
This was drafted last year.
Last year, okay.
Yeah.
The road name's on it.
Can you do this for me? Did you write that?
No, this, I got this offline
Okay.
for the
Can you
petition.
do an addendum to that and turn it in that says Smith Station Roads? Like, you need to word it in such a way that we were under the impression that this was maintained by Lee County Roads, but it's maintained by Smith Station. So I'm submitting this petition to parallel with what that, we understand now this is Smith Station Road. I'd like to have that document in case we do decide to widen the road. We have legal reason to say, hey, this is what you give us, you know. So, but if you could add that amendment, I don't want him to add it.
Got it.
You add it and turn it in to him. City clerk.
May I say something, Mayor? I called Mr. Jeff Smith, who's our Public Works Director, when I saw your name on the list, because I figured that's what you and the rest of the folks were here for. And he is supposed to be doing Y'all's Road as well as Lee Road 940, Pine Lake Circle tomorrow. He's supposed to be blading it, which is part of that quarterly maintenance that the mayor was referring to. So I did.
What is blading?
Blades is when there's a machine that's on the front of the tractor. It has a blade on there. It'll take whatever dirt's high, whatever dirt's low, even it out,
Okay.
and it'll be like a fresh surface.
Yeah, and he's planning on doing that sometime tomorrow. So if you can just kind of keep an eye out, he'll be out there doing that work tomorrow.
And again, do not hesitate to call. If you see an issue, call Morgan, he's the nicest guy in the world.
Yes.
Just call and say, hey, it's messed up again. It's gonna be an ongoing thing, because it's a dirt road. So I understand, I feel your pain, I really do. Thank you so much, Ms. Henry. Are you kin to David Henry or Ms. Henry?
No, but that was my teacher. I saw him yesterday.
Ms. Hendrick, one of the things that you mentioned,
Yes, sir.
and you said something, has been, the petition has been signed by most everybody.
Yes. Yes.
Uh,
It's pretty much everyone on the road. It's a family member that lives in Syracuse, New York,
Yes,
that has not signed it, but everybody else has signed it.
yeah, it would have to be signed by everyone. I know I went through this,
Okay.
and so if you can get every person that, especially if that property touches that road, if that they must give us legal rights to it, to a sense that we must have so many feet
Yes.
a right of way in a sense.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you. That's all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Henry, as you got here, I was going to say, as we, our Public Works Department gets its feet under itself, once we develop that schedule the mayor's talking about, we'll be sure to, let you as kind of the community spokesperson for New Neely Road know about it, and then we'll have something hopefully in print, written form that we can share with you guys to kind of expect when we'll be out there. Not a specific date, but just a general timeline, for maintenance on the road.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I'd like to say, make sure my calendar is correct, forgive me. May the 7th, we have EMA Preparedness Day. That'll be here on campus. Make sure that you mark your calendars for that. There'll be helicopters that'll fly in. There'll be MRAPs. There'll be every kind of emergency management association vehicle here. Food trucks, dog demonstrations from drug dogs as well as protection dogs. It's going to be a community event, and Columbus, Russell County, Auburn, Opelika, Fort Benning is all bringing their emergency vehicles to have people to come out and see how things happen in case of emergency. There'll also be weather radios there. They can program a weather radio for you. So media, those in attendance as well as those that are watching online, we'd love to have you here on the 7th. It starts at 10:30 that morning, and it runs, I think, till 2. It's going to be a great event for the city. Also, we'll be closing down Mullen Road from 296 all the way up to Panther Parkway. So I challenge you to keep that. We'll make sure we have a press release on that. But that is a big event that we're putting on that I hope that is well attended. Any other council member have anything to add?
Question, not a question. Did you ever hear from that, someone is supposed to give you in writing about the offering land?
Yeah, I'll talk about that after the meeting. Okay. Anybody other council questions? All right. At this time, I'd like to recognize the media's toy guard from CTV Beam. We thank y'all for always having our meetings. I'd like to entertain a motion we adjourn.
I'll make a motion that the meeting be adjourned.
Can I get a second? Second. Stringer, Jackson. Meeting adjourned.